episode of Leap TV is made possible by our friends at Twist Fashions, your one-stop shop for women's clothing. Coming up on Leap TV, are you treating your prospects better than your best clients? We're going to talk about following up the right way and this week's performance tool, Vook.com. I'm Isabelle Mercier, and this is the show that shows you that small, intentional, and consistent actions lead to massive results. I recently was on a flight, so I had a little time on my hands, and I caught up on some of my audio recordings, and one of them was by Seth Godin. And he really had me think, because he posed a really interesting question, which is usually what this guy does. So he was talking about, why is it that we tend to treat our prospects, or the clients that we're wanting to gain, why do we treat them better than our loyal, bestest clients? And I really pondered about that, and it's so true. There are so many examples of that. Loyal clients that are, in a contract with you, that stay with you thick and thin, pay a certain amount of dollars, and newbies, the ones that you want to get, your prospects, they get all the deals, all the perks, all the good stuff. So it made me think about how we define what is our best customer. Is our best customer the customer that brings the most money at inconsistent times? Or is our best customers the ones who stick with us, that refer business, and that really kind of feed our business with energy and more business and loyalty? So knowing that, I want you to think about first of all, how you define your best customer, and what do you do for your best customers? I'm not saying not to treat and perk and give incentive to your prospects, but in relationship with your existing clients, what are you doing to keep your best clients happy and returning and in relationship with your prospects? And I think that when we think about that and we adjust things a little bit, it might actually change the whole business game. So Leapers, here is my question to you. What have you done for your best clients lately? What I do know for sure is that it's much easier to thrill and please an existing customer than it is to go get a new one. So just add your comment below the video at LeapTV.com. It's great to learn from your peers, and it's also great to add traffic to your website, so take advantage of it. Now, before we move on with the show, I'd like to take a few seconds to share a little more about our friends at Twist Fashions. Twist is a trend-driven boutique focused on providing a working lifestyle wardrobe experience. It's like shopping with your own personal stylist. With a great clothing selection from denim to suiting, it truly is a one-stop shop. Head on over to twistfashions.com for more information and special offers. This week's question is from Ali Rodner from Chico, California. Ali writes, I've been a business consultant for a few years now, and I have the opportunity to speak to groups of entrepreneurs on a monthly basis. I understand the importance of following up, but sometimes wonder, where is the line between persistent and pushy, and how do I know the difference? Ali, what a great question. You're absolutely right. There is a fine line between being pushy and persistent. No one wants to miss an opportunity to get a new client, but no one wants to be pushy and be annoying and really be a pest either. So I want to share with you 3 tips that will help you follow up the right way. First of all, following up immediately is key. Don't wait. If a prospect expresses interest in your company, don't let them slip through the cracks. Follow up right away to start building a relationship. Second, be persistent. Consistency is absolutely key here. Remember that 80% of your prospects may not be ready to buy right now, but they might be ready within 2 years. So don't give up on the opportunity to stay in touch with these prospects through special offers, helpful tips and tricks and coupons, new products information. You never know when one of these prospects will be ready to buy. And finally, pick up the phone. Connect live once in a while. Don't underestimate the power of a two-way live conversation. Now, Ali, to answer your question of where is the fine line between pushy and persistent, here's what I'd have to say about that. Being persistent is continually adding value and staying top of mind with your clients on a regular basis. Now, being pushy, for me, would be to make your client feel like they have to say yes or no, or they have to make a decision every time you contact them. That, to me, would be the difference between the two. So, what is your take on this, Leaper? Ali and I would love to know what you think about the difference between pushy and persistent, and what you do. What are some of the persistent actions that you take to give some ideas? All you got to do is add your comment below the video at LeapTV.com. Do you have a burning question about branding, marketing, or anything about business for that matter? Now is your chance to get some free, innovative advice. All you got to do is click on the Ask Isabel button at LeapTV.com. Now, Ali, you win in return for asking a question a 2-month free subscription to MyLeapTools.com. What's MyLeapTools? It's a vital business resource for all of you small business owners out there wanting to save time and save money. Think of it as your very own performance resource center with a constantly growing collection of tips, tools, templates, and must-know winning strategies to help entrepreneurs like you perform like never before. This week's performance tool is a great innovation in my opinion. It is called Vook.com. What is a Vook? Well, a Vook is a perfect blend between a well-written book and a high-quality video to enhance your learning experience. And I am just in love with Vooks. Whether you're new to Vooks or you've been a Vooker, I don't know if that's a word, but let's use that, for a while, here's a great Vook that I recommend by my friend, mentor, and maverick marketer Andrew Locke. His Vook is called Help! My Business Sucks. It is packed with innovative and effective marketing tips to help your business stand out from the crowd. I tell you, it's the best $10 you'll have spent in a while. Go download yours at Vook.com and just search in the search toolbar for Andrew Locke. Well, that's it for this week's show. And as usual, remember that everything you've learned here today will do absolutely nothing for you, unless, of course, you implement it. So I challenge you to take action on what you've learned today, and remember that it's much easier to do it than to dwell on it. Don't forget to comment and share your ideas and opinions about this week's show, because we want to hear them. Never want to miss an episode? Very simple. All you got to do is subscribe at LeapTV.com today. It's free, and best of all, it's hassle-free, with our promise to you of only one single notification per week. And for signing up today, you will be granted instant access to my Branding from the Inside Out webinar recording, which will show you how to become extraordinary to avoid elimination. I'm Isabelle Mercier, and you can connect with me via Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Join me again next week for more branding lessons and must-know tools to help you perform like never before. See you next week. This episode of Leap TV is made possible by our friends at Twist Clothing, your one-stop shop for your women's clothing. Is that it for women's clothing? That's just so it. Twist Fashions, your one-stop shop for women's clothing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I've got all my bloopers now. Let's get started.
No shit. Thanks, but let's move on now. Okay. So Leaper, here is what I want to know. Leaper. There's only one out there.
Yeah.
Leaper.
My Leaper.
Okay. you.